Good morning, students. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to start with a new topic, but at the beginning we are going to start with the topic of the last class. The last class we review future perfect, okay? So can you tell me when do you use future perfect? That's right. Remember, we are going to use in order to express an action that will have finished before another action in the future, okay? And can you tell me the structure? That's right. Remember, you are going to use the subject, will, have, and the verb in past participle, okay? For example, I will have finished my homework at 2 p.m. As I said before, today we are going to review a new topic, that is word formation, okay? And what is the objective for today? To explain word formation through an explanation and examples, okay? So, do you know what is word formation? Do you know when do you use that? Okay, so today we are going to review that in order to understand better, okay? So pay attention. What is word formation? Word formation refers to the ways in which new words are made on the basis of other words. Okay? So it is mean we are going to use word formation in order to create new words, okay? We can use prefix or suffixes in order to create new words. But today we are going to learn how to create words using prefixes, okay? So here we have an example, okay? Remember, we have to add a prefix or suffix on the basis of the word, okay? For example, here I have a verb, okay? Agree. That is the basis form of the word, okay? And I am going to add my prefix, okay? This. Okay, so I am going to create a new word using both. So my new word is disagree. Voy a crear una nueva palabra usando el prefijo y la base de la palabra. Disagree. But we have to understand what is a prefix, okay? So let's go see. A prefix is a letter, a group of letters attached to the beginning of the word to form a new word. It means we are going to use the prefix at the beginning part of the word. Okay, we are going to attach. Vamos a unir el prefijo al inicio de la palabra in order to create a new word. Okay? We are going to see more examples or prefixes, okay? As I said before, prefix, a word part added in front of a base word to change the meaning. Okay, remember, when we add a prefix, the meaning of the word change. Cuando utilizamos un prefijo, va a cambiar el significado de la palabra. For example, what is the meaning of re? It means again. Okay, for example, here you have write. That is a verb. Okay, rewrite. Again. Okay, so the prefix changes the meaning. Write, escribir, rewrite, again, reescribir, okay? And, what is the meaning? Not. Kind and kind, okay? Pre, before. Made, pre-made. This, the meaning is not or opposite of. Honest, dishonest, okay? In, not, opposite of, okay? That is the same of this. Polite, impolite. None means not. sense, nonsense. Miss, what is the meaning? Grown or bad. You have behave, misbehave. We are going to see more examples. You have in, ir, ill. That means not. For example, correct, incorrect. Over, too much. Work, overwork. Under, what is the meaning? Below. Line, underline. Saf, under or less than. Marine, submarine. Okay, so pay attention. In order to create new words, you only have to attach the prefix at the beginning of the word. Para crear nuevas palabras con los prefijos, solo vamos a añadir el prefijo al inicio de la palabra. We have some changes, okay? Tenemos algunos cambios. For example, in this case, we have a verb, okay? And with the prefix, we conserve the verb. Conservamos el verbo, okay? But in other cases, as I said before, for example, in that we are going to change. Vamos a cambiar. Si es un verbo, se puede cambiar a un sustantivo, okay? Here you have some list of prefix. As you notice, we have a lot of prefix, okay, in order to create new words. But we are going to check some in order to understand better, okay? For example, anti means against. Social, antisocial, okay? That is the opposite. Okay, so it's important that you notice that we don't have any rule in order to know what kind of prefix you are going to use. No existe ninguna regla que nos diga qué prefijo vamos a utilizar con una palabra. So we have to learn with our memory, with our mind. You have to memorize, and you can learn using the dictionary. That is the most useful tool that you are going to use in order to learn prefixes, okay? Como les decía antes, no hay ninguna regla que nos especifique qué prefijo vamos a utilizar con una palabra. Tenemos que aprender por el uso or with our dictionaries o con el diccionario, okay? In other case, you have to memorize. Usted también tiene que memorizarse. De esa forma, we are going to learn that. De esa forma vamos a aprender, okay? Because as you notice, we have a lot of prefix. Anti, this, in, co, extra, for, means, mono, non, sub, trans, an, ani, post, inter, ex, over, pre, re, suffer, under, mid, micro, macro, semi, okay? For example, semi means half. You have circle, okay? In order to create a new word, semicircle, okay? Círculo, semicírculo, okay? So that is a little easy, but you have to learn, you have to memorize. Es fácil, pero usted tiene que memorizarse, okay? In this case, pay attention. Poly means many. Syllable, one. Polysyllable, many, okay? And that is all. We are going to make some exercise in order to practice, okay? So please, students, open your books in the page number 53, okay? We are going to do that exercise, okay? We are going to go to the vocabulary part, prefixes, okay? And we are going to do that. It says, refer to the article and write the prefixes next to the groups of verbs. Okay, in this case we are going to work with verbs. Okay, vamos a trabajar solo con verbos. Okay, as I said before, we don't have any rule. that show us what kind of prefix we have to use. No hay ninguna regla que nos indique qué prefijo vamos a utilizar. Por lo tanto, vamos a buscar en nuestros diccionarios. Okay? For example, purpose. Look in your dictionary if you find with any prefix. Busque. ¿Qué sufijo nos puede utilizar? Purpose. That's right. We are going to use that. Re. So, repurpose, reuse, rebuild. Okay? Within the letter B, obey, appear, on, or agree. Look for in your dictionary. That's right, it's this. Disobey, disappear, disagree. Okay? The letter C, work, come or eat. What prefix we are going to use? That's right, we are going to use over. Overwork, overcome, overeat. The letter D, pay attention. We are going to use okay? Unfasten, unpack, untie. Look in your dictionaries, okay? Estimate and perform. What kind of prefix we can use? Okay, we are going to use underestimated, underperform. The letter F, behave, treat, and spell. Okay, we already reviewed an example of that in the slideshows. Okay, so that is misbehave, mistreat, misspell. Okay, and we are going to see that out. That is the last one. Outlive, outrun, outshine. Okay, you already know the meaning of these prefixes. Okay, we are going to do the exercise number 2. Complete the sentence with the appropriate prefix plus a verb combination from the activity 1. Okay, so remember your activity. Okay, Fabio Chavez, all the initial difficulties that he incurred. Okay, what kind of word we can use? In this case, we are going to use that, come, with the prefix overcome. Fabio Chavez overcome all the initial difficulties that he incurred. At first, some of the parents with the project, but they soon changed their minds. Okay, so what word we are going to use? Disagree. At first, some of the parents disagree with the project, but they soon changed their minds. The letter C. With the money from the orchestra, many of the people in the area have been able to look for, to rebuild their houses. Some of the youngers are very talented. They can even That's right. Outshine trained classical musicians. Okay? The letter E. Some of the students. That's right. Some of the students misbehave because they were bored. Okay? And the last one. One lesson from the project is that you should never, remember to the words, never underestimate people. Okay, that is the correct answer. So as I said before, in order to understand, in order to increase your vocabulary, you have to learn the prefix with the use in context. Usted lo va a utilizar en contexto. You have to memorize. In that way, you are going to learn. Okay? I give you the tools. I give you the bases in order to learn more. Yo solo les di las bases para que usted pueda aprender. Okay? And what is your homework? Okay? You are going to make a graphic organizer with the slideshows, okay, with information of the slideshows, and you are going to complete the exercise number 1 and number 2. Okay, that is your homework. So thank you, students. That is all for today. Have a nice day. Goodbye.